Welcome back to the Film Crusade. I'm Mario,
I'm Matt Murdock, if that's how we're going with it.
and we have a special guest today.
Yep, we
Ben, would
have.
you like to introduce him?
Yeah, this is my friend Liam. Would you like to say some more about yourself?
Uh, I'm Liam. I occasionally watch movies. I wouldn't consider myself an aficionado, but I think I have good taste
Yeah,
in movies.
you're probably better of well, not better, but you're probably on par with us because we are not official aficionados either. But yeah, when we were talking about our wanting to do a horror movie episode, Happy Halloween, by the way. This will be coming out on Halloween. We didn't film this on Halloween, but anyway.
Spooky.
Happy Halloween. When talking about doing a Halloween episode and we wanted a special guest, I knew exactly who to ask because you're the horror aficionado that I know. So there we go.
I do watch a lot of horror. When it comes to movies, I do watch a lot of horror, yeah.
And that is the right episode for today because for Halloween we are doing a horror movie bracket. Just like one of our first episodes we did was a animated movie bracket. We are doing horror movies for today. We have a list of 16 horror movies, and they're going to be going head to head to discover which one is the best. So, yeah. These guys already know the list, but they do not know the matchups. I have the matchups all prepared, and let's get into it. You guys ready?
I'm scared, and that's the right feeling to be.
There you go.
I will try and not be biased.
Hey, that's all right. Bias
Listen,
is what we're
there's
looking
one movie
for.
on the list that I'm like, I have to stop being so biased
Yep.
towards this movie.
Yep.
Um, and I'm also trying not to get recency bias into this because I did just watch one of the movies
Yep.
immediately before this, so we'll see.
Yeah. I will say there is one specific rule we have when it comes to lists like this. We do not take sequels into account unless it is a sequel. There's only one sequel on this list, and it's barely even a sequel. So when
From
we're
what I
just
know, it's like a remake.
it's basically a remake, yeah. So basically, when we look at these movies, we're looking at just the standalone movie, nothing else. So without further ado, let's get into one of the ones that we're probably going to be a little bit biased about. We have The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, versus Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th.
Oh,
I have my mind made.
I have my answer as well.
that's. I mean, those are both just fantastic movies. Both classics in the genre.
Yep.
Ugh.
I want to hear his take
I mean,
first before I give mine.
Yep.
I'd
What about
have to
this?
say
We
The
go down
Thing.
the line later.
Yep. I say The Thing as well.
Yeah,
I'd
The
have
Thing.
to say it's just I love it
Yeah.
too much. Watching it again, I still feel the suspense. Even when you know what's about to happen, like you still kind of get that feeling like, ugh,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Who's who?
Yeah.
Who's like infected at this point? Who's
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Where are the characters?
Yeah.
It's a great movie, and it's definitely set the precedent for a lot of stuff in today's media with like who's the murderer,
Yeah.
and especially in science fiction. It's opened up a lot of doors in science fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I have to.
Yeah.
No, you go, Sam.
I would say we'll dive more into these movies when we get to a tougher matchup. I think that's only fair so we can conserve some time.
Yeah.
We have an easy answer here. I think we just move on.
Yeah. Well, I do want to talk about Friday the 13th just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
In the sense that we know this one's not going forward. I don't actually like this movie, Friday the 13th. It's just the first one. It's the first one. We got to take into account that it's the first one. The only problem with it is that it's really slow, and it's really slow. The characters are really dumb, and then if I didn't know the twist, I think I would be really upset because someone broke it down. It's literally the killer. If you're looking at it from a whodunit, the killer is literally a character we didn't meet until the very end. And it's
Yes.
it's the mother of the guy that they mentioned died, and you wouldn't be able to tell who the killer was.
Yes. And I agree. The franchise isn't even about the murderer in the first movie.
No.
The whole franchise is about Jason. And
Yeah.
Jason isn't really actually like important
Yeah.
until the second movie.
Yeah. I
So I feel like it's kind of like one of those movies where we probably should have put the second one on the list,
yeah,
and then it would have been probably more
fair.
of a
Yeah,
fair matchup.
yeah,
But then again, I think I would still put the thing through. It's such a phenomenal movie.
hmm
Um,
So good.
yeah, yeah.
I McCready is
He's the goat.
pretty.
I love McCready.
He's the goat.
I think yeah. Just the one thing about Friday, just one more thing is like I don't I know that the impact it has is really important because the impact of the Friday the 13th um, series is really important to the horror genre. I think there was something that like one Friday the 13th movie came out like every other year in the 80s. Like it was a dominant franchise. And the importance of this movie, it shouldn't be understated, but just looking at it purely from the actual contents of the film wise, it's got to be the thing. So
Mhm.
the thing moves on.
And also, extra note, we did try to make this our 13th episode, and we were going to release it on the Friday of Halloween, which is
Yep.
Halloween. We tried, but it was too much.
Yep.
We were grinding out episodes for you guys. We know how much you guys enjoy our content. All five viewers,
All 15 of you.
all 15 of you. Um, but yes, we tried to do that. We were one short,
which
but that's okay.
Which it should really be 13 of you because two of them is just me and Sam on personal accounts. But, there is that. All right, next up, moving on, we have a representative of kind of like the subgenre of horror, which being like comedy horror. We have Shaun of the Dead versus A Quiet Place.
Ooh.
Mm.
This one is a little bit
Okay.
tough.
See, I'm so much more familiar with A Quiet Place. I did see Shaun of the Dead with my cousin. We watched it at his house. I thought it was pretty funny, but I wasn't blown away. While A Quiet Place, you can feel every moment
Mm-hmm.
through the silence. And I just, I'm gonna have to go with A Quiet Place just because it's something different. It's kind of like Bird Box, um, in the sense where it's like taking away one of your senses and you can't really use it,
Yeah.
which I love. It's such a cool concept.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go with The Quiet Place, and also John Krasinski is the goat. So yeah, that's my take.
What do you got, Liam?
I a little bit of bias because I honestly have not seen Shaun of the Dead. I obviously know about it. It's one of the greatest comedic films and one of the probably best zombie films ever. But I'd also have to go with A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Like out of the recent movies from The Quiet Place, because there's obviously A Quiet Place 2
Mhm.
and then the prequel one
I think
that
it's
I
called
haven't
Day
seen,
One
but
or something like that.
Yeah.
Day One.
Quiet Place
Um,
Day One.
like I've heard that one, it didn't do as well
Yeah.
from what I heard. And then the second one I had seen, but the first one is just it blows me away just thinking about it.
Yeah.
When I saw it for the first time, it's just an amazing film.
Yeah.
And that's why I give it the win.
Yeah, I would have to agree that it's A Quiet Place. The only thing is that Shaun of the Dead is really good, and there's better zombie movies, but just like from a comedy standpoint, it's really good. But like that's not what this bracket is for, and also even in like the trilogy of films that it's in, it's not even the best one because Hot Fuzz is better than Shaun of the Dead to me at least. So yeah, totally good with A Quiet Place. Moving on. Yeah. This one, I'm going to probably piss both of you off. But we have The Shining
Oh?
versus Halloween.
Actually,
Okay.
I haven't seen either of those.
Oh, okay.
I just know a lot about the movies.
yeah.
I have not actually seen them.
Okay. I'm gonna have. Okay, this is also recency bias. I did just watch The Shining.
Yeah.
I think The Shining is spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
I think it excels in everything it does. It's so eerie. I had my mouth open at many points in the movie. I was just like, kind of like, so I was like laying on my futon, and I was like, I could feel myself inching backwards away from the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of like pushing myself out like towards the window,
Yeah.
just kind of like bracing myself and it's not even scary. It's just like really eerie,
Yeah.
and it makes you uncomfortable. And it reminds, and another thing it reminds me of is it reminds me of The Sixth Sense,
Mm.
which is amazing in my opinion. So I give props to Halloween. It did start a great franchise, um, but it is a franchise that did, in my opinion, fall off. So I'm still gonna give it to The Shining.
Um, so I don't like The Shining. I watched it, did not like it. I didn't think it was that good, and
Hmm.
I just was bored. Like it wasn't like I think I fell under the thing of like you take out the music in that movie and it's not that scary and it's not that eerie to me. It's like the music is what makes it all to me. So yeah, in Halloween, I think before I hadn't seen a lot of horror movies before prepping this for this episode. So before I probably would have actually said my favorite horror movie was Halloween because I had actually watched it beforehand. Um, just Michael Myers is just cool. I don't know why. I don't know why he's my favorite killer out of like the slashers, but he is. It's just his aura is just his aura is crazy and look, I don't know what else to use. What other word? My bad. It's just like his like he's the boogeyman. Like it's so his mysticism, that's a better word. His mysticism is just really
Mm.
fun to watch and stuff like that. So I would go with Halloween in this case because I at the end of the day I liked it a lot more than I liked The Shining. I thought I can understand why it's such an influential and such like a popular movie, but like I just didn't it just didn't hit for me.
And fair enough. If it doesn't hit for you, that's fair. I still think it deserves the top.
Okay.
Um, I will give this to Liam to make his decision because I'm fine. I'm honestly fine because I feel like recency bias is definitely taken into account here.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't remember Halloween that well.
Yeah.
Um, but Liam,
I I think I'm gonna have to go with The Shining.
That's fair.
Like
That's really
both of
fair.
those movies are such classics, but I feel like The Shining has it's. I feel like it's the better movie
Yeah.
out of the
No.
two, at least
That's
from what I've heard.
That's 100% fair. I know it's touted as one of the best. I just to me it just I'm probably just the odd man out on this one. But yeah. Um
great victory goes to Mario.
there you go. Um next up, we have our most recent movie that's on this list versus like an action movie, like a horror action movie. We have Sinners versus Predator.
Oh, okay.
This one's easy for me too.
This one's pretty easy for me.
Yeah.
I love both movies.
Yeah, I think I know my answer.
Yeah, I know my
I love
answer.
both movies, but yeah, why don't you go first?
Liam, why don't you go?
I was gonna say Sinners.
Yep, I would say Sinners.
That's just
Yes.
that was an
Yes.
amazing film to watch.
It was really
Oh
good.
my gosh. My socks were off.
Yeah, no, Predator I wasn't like that into as well. Like that's another one of those where I was like like it's all right, but like I don't know, for some reason it just like it definitely didn't feel like a horror movie to me. And like I also just kind of
Fun.
it's just more of an action movie and I mean it's always touted as a horror movie, but it was entertaining, but like there's just better stuff nowadays. You know what I mean? And like I know that's a bad way of looking at things, but like it's not that good. Like it just at the end of the day, I'm like I gotta get this done. I just gotta get this watched, and that was it. But Sinners is just it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's I will say Predator is a lot of fun.
Hmm.
It's very, very quotable.
Yeah, that is true.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, he puts on an honestly an iconic performance.
Hmm.
And Predator is honestly iconic. They've came out with I think they're a very recent movie,
Yep.
which apparently did really well.
Yep.
Um, I haven't seen any of the other Predators, but I did watch it after when I was going through some horror movies last year. When I was going through my Alien and Predator and
Yeah.
the Thing phase, where I was learning about all those movies, and Predator was good, but it wasn't as good as the other ones.
Yeah, yep,
Um, But I did overall have a good time watching it. But Sinners is just so good. I think it deserves probably one of the top movies of the year.
yeah,
Um,
100% agree. So
Also the music.
yeah, yeah, music
Oh
is
yeah,
really good. Yep,
that was a fantastic score.
yeah.
I don't off the top of my head, I don't know who did it, but that was a
Lud-
beautiful score.
Ludwig Göransson.
Mm.
He's the one who also did like Black Panther, Mandalorian, Oppenheimer. Such great scores already under his belt.
Yeah,
So
he's the next one. He's the next big guy.
yep, he's the next big
I'm
movie.
calling it.
Oh, 100% agree. Next big movie composer. Um, all right. Next up, we have our second most recent movie on this list. We have The Black Phone versus American Psycho,
Hmm.
which I could easily take
Mm.
off the glasses and the tie and be Patrick Bateman as well. But
Wait, you said? Oh, you said it versus American Psycho.
yep,
I
I
haven't
know
seen that
my
one.
answer for this one.
I know
I
my
haven't seen
answer
that one.
too.
Um, I did. I'll start because I don't have a whole lot to say here. Um, I did watch Black Phone. I watched it on a plane.
Hmm.
I enjoyed the movie. It was really good. But and I haven't seen American Psycho, so I'm going to say Black Phone because I can't say American Psycho.
Yep.
But one interesting thing is Black Phone did just have a sequel,
Hmm.
and I've heard it's better than the original.
Oh, really? I didn't hear it was
Um,
better.
Really?
I
I've
heard it was
heard
really
from
good.
people. I've heard from people it was better than the original, which makes me want to go see it because I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty good.
Yeah.
Mason Thames breakout performance. Yeah, I'll just move it over to you guys because I'm just saying Black Phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Black Phone too. I liked American Psycho, but I don't know. Black Phone like really just like stuck out to me, and I really liked how it like looked, how it was shot, and then just the characters in it were really good. Like I really liked Finney's story, and how he uses the lessons from the other boys and stuff like that to break out or save himself, and it was really interesting. What do you got, Liam?
I would say Black Phone as well.
Yeah,
Um,
Oh,
yeah, it was just seeing it in theaters. That was so worth it. That
yeah.
was a beautiful film.
Funny.
And then go ahead.
No, you go. You finish your thought.
Oh, just with some of the other movies we've talked about, especially some of those bigger franchises like Halloween and Friday the 13th. Speaking about the legacy
Hmm.
of the movie, American Psycho doesn't really have the best.
Yeah.
At least in like what it's kind of fostered on the internet.
Yeah.
A lot of people being Sigma males and stuff. I feel
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
kind of dampens the movie's reputation.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not saying it's a bad movie, but
Yeah.
if we're going to talk about the legacies of movies and how people like react to them now, it's you got to mention that.
Yeah. No,
I don't know anything about that, so that's interesting to think about. So
yeah.
now, because I thought you guys were both gonna say American Psycho and be like, Black Phone was good, but American Psycho was like a masterpiece. Because I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So apparently, it's not that great.
It's a good movie. It's
The
just,
movie itself
yeah.
is very good, but the people that have watched it and misunderstood the
Yeah,
point of the film
they take the wrong
kind of
lessons.
ruined it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
No, the thing I was going to mention is that the funniest thing, it just this randomly thought to me. Liam, I actually remember you coming to me in class and like telling me about the Black Phone. Like I remember we were in German, I think it was junior year or something like that, and you were telling me like, "Oh, you got to watch the Black Phone. It's so good." And I'm like, "No, I'm too much of a wimp when it comes to horror movies." So, but yeah, no, it's a really good movie, and Ethan Hawke and Mason Thames are just crazy in that movie. They're so good. So, yeah. All right, Black Phone moves on. Next up, we have two of the funnier movies on this list as well. Besides Shaun of the Dead,
Shaun of the Dead.
we have Scream, and we have Ghostbusters.
Ooh, okay, I know mine.
I want to have to hear you guys before I make my decision.
Okay.
That one's a tough one.
Okay, I can start on this one. So I watched Scream. My answer is Scream just right off the bat. I really liked it a lot, and the characters in it are really funny. Like I like the just the dynamic of like Sydney with with her friends, and then the conflict with her and Billy, and spoiler alert for the movie, but Billy turning out to be one of the killers, as well as Stu Macher. Like it was so good, and like when it hits that scene where when it reveals that like it's Billy and Stu are the killers, the movie like already goes from like a really good movie, and it cranks it up even more to even better. Because like the scene at the end with like Billy and Stu like telling Sydney why they did it is so good, and just the comedy in that is like it's so dark, but it's so
Yes.
funny at the same time, and yeah. Also, just this is an easier matchup for me because I'm not a big Ghostbusters guy either. Like some of these movies, like there's classics, and I'm just not a big fan of them. Like I watched Ghostbusters as a little kid and was freaked out by it. Swore to never watch it again. I did watch it again about a year ago, and I was like, it's not that. I don't know. It's not that great. Like the ending's
It
good.
doesn't. It doesn't hold up.
It doesn't
It
hold
doesn't hold
up.
up.
No, the ending
No.
is good, but most of the movie, it's just like, all right, I'm just waiting for the ending.
It is very iconic.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's good for its time,
Yep.
but it doesn't stand out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Movies have gotten the horror movie franchise has gotten so much better, and Ghostbusters was left in the dust.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Ghostbusters is very good in my it's okay. It's not very good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ghostbusters, but there's so much better stuff out there that that puts it down to like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is really sad because it's so iconic,
Mm-hmm.
but Scream just elevates itself throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Like just like you said, when the reveal, it goes from like a 7 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, and there's one last funny thing about Scream is like I watched it on a Monday, and then the next day I watched The Thing, and I was like in between that period of like watching it on Monday and then watching The Thing on Tuesday, I was like, oh yeah, Scream's probably my favorite horror movie, and I watched The Thing, and I'm like, Scream's no longer my favorite horror movie. So
I remember you texted me and you're like, dude, I just watched Scream and Scream is like my favorite. I was like, just wait.
yeah,
Wait till you watch the thing.
yep,
Just wait till tomorrow. You come back to me and you're like, and you text me and you're like, dude,
yeah,
it's so good. McCready's the goat.
yeah. All right, Liam, what's your input?
I would have to say Scream as well.
Yeah.
That's just one of the best slasher movies probably of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And with some of the classics and how they've been, I feel like it added a good unique kind of feel to the slasher genre.
Yeah.
And also I just love seeing Matthew Lillard went in it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love him as an actor, but that was definitely one of his best roles.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree. And you were talking about legacy with like American Psycho. The legacy of Scream is also just like really important as well, because you get like the slashers like the Halloweens and the Friday the 13th and stuff like that. That's like the older horror, and then you hit Scream and everything just kind of swaps, and like everything's a little bit more comedic, a little bit more dark humorish, and a little bit more I don't know, modern. I think modern is a better sense for it, and like,
Yeah.
it's also more just satiristic. I would say it's a lot more of a satire, because the sequels are all still one connected thing, and that honestly is a rare thing when it comes to horror movies, horror movie series, because like Friday the 13th, it's got like 3 different timelines in it. Halloween, same thing. All these movies just are not connected, but like Scream is the same story just throughout the entire series.
Yes.
And there's like 8? I think they're coming out with the 9th one,
7.
or there's 7. They're coming out with the 8th one. Yeah. So like it's so connected, and its legacy is very good. So yeah.
Can I give a tangent?
Yeah.
So you know how you said like American Psycho has is a bad legacy in the real world. Scream has a legacy within its own world.
Yeah.
In the second movie.
Yeah. Because
Like,
the stab movies.
Yes, the stab movies, which is which is incredible. It plays into like real life.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I just want to we talked about the legacy thing in real life, it did remind me of the this is gonna take a little short dark turn in real life. But do you remember the killer clown? Um,
Oh
20
yeah, the killer clown fad and like what was it? I don't know,
2018,
2015.
2019.
Yeah,
I don't remember when.
I think it
That
was like
was
2015,
100%
2016.
caused. That wasn't that
Yeah.
caused by it.
Probably, yeah.
I think dude, that was a horrifying time to be alive. Like especially for Halloween,
Yeah,
like during Halloween season. I did not go outside.
yeah,
I didn't go outside in Halloween.
yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
The horror movie genre does have an impact on the real world.
Yeah,
Probably more so than like in a more terrifying way than any other genre, in my
mm-hmm.
opinion,
Yeah.
because it can change mentally unstable people's outlook.
No, 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 no. According to Scream, movies don't make people psycho. Movies make people more creative. There you go.
Ah,
There you go.
there
That's the
you go.
twisted words of Billy Loomis right there. Not saying I agree with that. I'm just, just throwing it out there.
Ben, are we safe? Liam, are you safe with Ben?
I mean, yeah, he's in Minnesota. I don't think he's going to break in here anytime soon.
Or am I?
Oh, for a second I thought you guys were roommates.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, no, okay,
No.
we're good. We're good. You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Hope Ben's roommates are okay.
Oh, I'm probably the one who's the least amount of safe.
Uh,
All right. Next up, moving on, we have Zombieland versus Evil Dead 2. Specifically, I just want to get it out to the audience. The reason I picked Evil Dead 2 is because Evil Dead 2 is basically a remake of Evil Dead 1. There was this whole rights issue that Sam Raimi couldn't get rights to his own movie to do like a recap. So they just filmed a new recap. It took like 15 minutes out of the movie, and like Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead 3 are more like the connected ones, and Evil Dead 1 is just kind of just a period piece more than anything, I think, at this point. So Evil Dead 2 is more of like when people think about the Evil Dead genre or the Evil Dead movies, they're probably thinking more about Evil Dead 2. So,
Yep. Okay, so I haven't seen Evil Dead 2. I did watch the kill count on YouTube. If you know the account on YouTube, Dead Meat,
Dead Meat.
right?
Yep.
They do
yeah.
this. They do recaps of movies, um, like Kill Count, and it's pretty. It's a pretty good channel. I used to watch it when I was a kid, like because I was too scared. I didn't want to
Yep.
watch the Purge movies or whatever. I was too scared, so I watched Kill Count, and so I was like, okay, I don't have enough time to watch Evil Dead 2, so I watched it today while I was laying in bed sick, crying my heart out. So I was it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's intriguing. I mean, obviously, I haven't seen the whole thing, so I don't really feel the emotional beats and the jump scares and whatever there is in it. But it's an interesting story. I watched Zombieland maybe what has it been 8 years ago, probably like closer to when it came out. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to hear your opinions first before I make my full decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Liam, I'm actually going to need to hear your opinion because I'm kind of split right now.
Um, honestly, I think I'd say Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I
Like,
probably.
Zombieland's a very good movie,
Yeah.
but I feel like Evil Dead 2 is just the better movie
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah, and I think I would agree, and I think it's also got just more of an impactful legacy too. Because like it's more of like it's kind of like that dark comedy like that Scream has, but like before Scream and stuff like that. And I think the one problem I had with it is that like it starts off really slow. I feel like to me, like I mean it's action packed from the start, but like I feel like it just like I didn't like it very much at first, and then when it got good, it got really good. So, because when it started getting into new territory, like when it wasn't doing a repeat of Evil Dead 1, when it got into its own stuff, I thought it was really good. I mean, the dude has a chainsaw for a hand and a shotgun. I mean, how are you
That
not
was
gonna like the guy?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought the prophecy thing was interesting.
yeah, no, Ash Williams as a character is so unique, and I like he's funny, like the groovy scene is great. You know, when he like puts when he attaches the chainsaw hand for the first time, and he's just his only reaction is just groovy. That's great. And then when killing the grandma deadite, you know, she's yelling, "I'll swallow your soul," and he just like points his shotgun down. And he's like, "Swallow this." Like that's great.
Yes.
It is a great movie,
It's
and
just full of great
yeah, it
one-liners.
is. It is. It's the epitome of one-liners. So I'm okay with putting Evil Dead through. I really am. I liked Zombieland a lot actually, and but the thing is I didn't like it for being a horror movie. Really, I just liked. I just thought it was like a decent movie, but like horror-wise, I'm like it's not really that like it's not a good horror movie if you know what I mean. Like, but yeah, no. Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, they're both really good and really good together in that movie. But Evil Dead takes it for me.
Yeah, Liam, what's your input?
Um, I mean, I agree with what Ben said. Evil Dead 2 is just like obviously I said it's the better movie. Zombieland, the only thing I can really remember from that is the whole Bill Murray as a
Yeah,
zombie scene
yeah,
and having him like that was very
So
funny.
funny.
But outside of that, I don't remember too much. I thought it was very good comedic wise, but
hmm
as a horror movie, it's more of a zombie movie than a
yeah,
horror movie,
yeah.
if
I
you
Yes,
agree
ask
with
me.
that. Yeah,
it is a zombie movie. I want to give props to Evil Dead 2 real quick. I know I said I haven't seen it, but the YouTube creator was making some really good points. Something I probably wouldn't have noticed. The character who plays or the actor who plays Ash,
yeah,
his physical
yep,
comedy is on par with Jim Carrey in this movie.
hmm
Mm.
From what I've noticed, it's really really good.
yeah,
Like him crawling with his hand and just being all these different scenes. It's really really good.
hmm
Like it's like a physical comedy that's with Eddie Murphy, Jim Carrey. That's up there.
hmm yeah. And I think it deserves props for being so low budget. You know, because you can definitely tell it's very low budget.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yes.
Um, Funny thing about just a kill count thing. The one problem with the kill count is that I watched it when I was like scared of horror movies and like you know, so I watched them all because like yeah, no, you know these are iconic things, so I should know a little bit about them. But the problem is when I went and watched all these movies, I know how it ends. I just you know, I just you know, so that was the one problem. And this is a good segue for the next matchup because I knew the twist, but it made the movie better. So the final matchup for this first round is Get Out versus Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes.
Mm.
So I have a lot to say about
Already,
this one.
I have my answer, dude.
I have my answer as well.
I don't have too much to say, but I think I have an answer.
Okay,
Just one, two, three. It's Get Out.
it's Get Out.
Get out.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street, iconic. Freddy is iconic. Probably one of the more iconic icons in
yeah,
horror. But oh my gosh, Jordan
yeah,
Peele
yeah, yeah,
pulls off something that's incredibly eerie.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
I remember I was watching it on a plane, or I don't remember where I was watching it, but I remember after the plane ride, I think I was coming back from where was I? I think I was in Europe. I think it may have been Italy, and I turned to my mom and I was like, "Mom, don't watch this movie."
yeah,
I was like, "It's really good, but don't watch this movie. Um, you will be really disturbed.
yeah,
Um, but oh my gosh,
yeah.
it's so good."
Yeah. Yeah, this might be a little bit of recency bias for me because I watched it last night, but oh my gosh, it's really good. Out of you know, so I said before we started filming to these guys that there was only two movies on this list that actually like made me scared, and that was The Thing and Get Out. And like Get Out, like I wasn't scared, but like I could actively feel myself like you know just clenching and like you know just like trying to like draw into myself and like you know like I just felt on edge for the entire movie, and I knew the twist. I knew 100% the twist the entire time. Like spoilers for the movie. please go watch it. Really good. Um, but I knew that they were, like doing brain swaps and stuff like that. I knew that they were stealing the bodies of African American people. Like I knew that twist going into it, but like the nice subtleties that you see throughout the movie make it really so much better. And yeah, no, I have so much to say about this movie, but I'll save it for next time. So, Liam, what you got?
Yeah, I would just say Get Out. Jordan Peele's just a fantastic director.
Yeah,
Um, I think he'll probably be one of the best horror directors of all time if he keeps up the pace he's been with how good of his movies have been. I mean, Get Out, Us was fantastic. Nope, I've yet to see, but I've only heard good things about it.
yeah,
Um, it's a very, I don't know what to say, really. It's out of like the newer horror movies, it was one of the few that is like cemented itself as just like incredible and up there with some of the best.
yeah,
Yes. It doesn't even stand out as a horror movie. It
Yeah.
stands out as a psychological plot twist.
yeah,
Um
Mm-hmm.
like but it's just so eerie and so like on the edge of your seat that
yeah.
I think it pulls itself into the horror genre.
Dude, I'm literally getting chills just thinking about the movie.
Like it feels like honestly in the same way that Prisoners puts you on the edge of your seat. Have you seen Prisoners?
Not.
yeah,
You have not?
yeah, and
Okay,
I haven't.
that's-
So
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, right. We did talk about that a couple episodes ago. But yeah, Prisoners does like the very same thing. It in the same like feeling of like being on the edge of your seat, or like Silence of the Lambs is kind of like that a little bit. Um, but Get Out is just something because it pulls the racism card and it does it so well.
yeah,
So I don't think they could have made a better movie for what the lesson or like what they were trying to show.
Yeah.
Like or the I can't really explain what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ben, you're really good with words.
It's a really good movie just to like, just kind of like what it's trying to get at. It explains very well what it's doing, and it just even it doesn't like it. Sometimes it beats you over the head with it, but like a lot of times it's just really subtle. Because like one thing I noticed is just like Chris, the main character Chris, he just excuses these random things here and there, and like he shouldn't be, but he just is so used to it that he does. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
society always like has always mutes down like all these like little racist comments, and he's so used to the fact that like okay, I'm gonna hear these racist comments here and there and whatever, and he's like he puts them aside. Society has gone to that point where like any short racist comment will be put to the side, and he's just ignoring them.
Yeah.
When in reality, like the eeriness and like the like you said, knocking you over the head over and over again, he's ignoring them, and it's kind of crazy how much it's like, dude. I can't. I don't have words.
Yeah.
I think we just get out the win at that point.
Well, there is a big debate. I have to wrestle even within myself later on that I just want to push off.
We've been hyping this movie up so much, and now you're like, oh, hold on, we have to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street now.
Well, no. I'm talking about later on in this tournament. Get Out wins 100%.
Oh,
I'm just saying that, like.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Let's not the gun, right? Yeah. Let's not jump the gun.
Yeah, I do want to just say one thing about Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, I 100% know Freddy Krueger's, like, super iconic. And honestly, between, like, the horror icons, he's probably my second favorite. I like his, like, slapstick and stuff like that. But it's not really present in Nightmare 1. And I just, like, I don't know. I just was kind of bored with it, too. Like, some of these horror movies, I'm just kind of bored with this. And, like, Nightmare on Elm Street was kind of that. It's just Nancy just running around the entire movie. Everyone thinks she's crazy, and then it's just at the very end she just proves herself right. So yeah, no. Get Out 100% takes the cake. So Um,
All right, here we
Semifinals.
go.
Um, wait, is it semifinals? I don't know. Whatever.
No,
Whatever tournament.
quarterfinals are right.
Quarterfinals. There we go.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals round two. We've got The Thing versus A Quiet Place.
The thing,
Yeah.
Oof.
the thing.
I I have to give it to The Thing. Those are
Yeah.
both very strong movies, though.
Yeah. I would give it to The Thing as well.
I'm incredibly biased. I'm incredibly biased, but in just general, like it's just it's its own thing,
Yeah.
and it stands up
Mm-hmm.
so well for when it for from when it came out.
Yeah.
What is it? 87?
82.
82.
Too.
So
Wow.
even earlier than that, like that's and the practical effects are amazing.
Yeah.
I oh, I'm rethinking my order now. I mean, I was gonna. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it yet.
Yeah.
We'll see how far it goes.
Yeah. No, I would have to say The Thing as well. Quiet Place is really good, and I think like I love this family story of A Quiet Place, but just the characters in The Thing just out of the water. Yeah. Um, Liam, you got anything else?
That's just giving A Quiet Place its props. Like
Yeah.
it's a very good horror movie. One of the better recent ones that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a very emotional one too.
Yeah.
I've gotten very attached to the characters, and John Krasinski's whole sacrifice scene
Mm-hmm.
to save his family. It cheered me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't think I cried, but I was definitely like, that's what it means to be a dad.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is
Yeah,
it's just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There's only like one problem I have with the movie, and it's so minor.
Yeah.
Like
I would like to hear that later on.
it's just so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. I mean, I think it'll go far, so I'll probably mention it later.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
nothing massive.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have more to say
Okay.
about The Thing, but I'm just saving it for down the road. So,
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Next matchup, which I'm gonna probably fight for. We have this. We have The Shining versus Sinners.
Okay, I have my answer.
I have my answer as well.
I think I have mine.
Yep. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Sinners.
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 Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say I would fight.
See,
I would fight The Shining for Sinners, 100%.
I think the eeriness in The Shining is great
Yeah.
and it's so classic and iconic, but Sinners is really, really like standout film
Mm-hmm.
in every category. So I'm giving it to Sinners 100% all the way through.
Yeah. No, I'm a tiny bit biased because I really like Ryan Coogler and I really like Michael B. Jordan, but I already said I didn't like The Shining, so I'm gonna go with a movie I
Yeah,
like more.
I know.
So, yeah. Extra thoughts?
I mean, I haven't seen The Shining fully,
Oh, that's right. Yep.
so and I've seen The Sinners, so I give it to that. But some of the things in Sinners, like very small details that I didn't see until like afterwards. I can't remember who does Michael B. Jordan play? What's his character? Like the brothers. I'm trying to remember their names.
He's Smoke and
Smokes
Stack.
and Stack.
Yep, the Smokestack twins.
Smokestack.
Yeah, like the Smokestack twins scene. Like it went over my head completely the first time, but like what is it? They're both on different sides
Yeah.
of Chicago, like playing the two different
Yeah,
families
that's
or
a
two
really
different,
cool.
mafia gang, whatever.
Yeah, that's a
And
cool
then
thing
also,
about Chrome
like,
Lore.
Showing that
Yeah.
in what is it? Their hats,
Mm-hmm.
because the one wears a traditional. I don't know what it's called. I have one myself, I believe, where like the Irish kind of hat.
Yep.
That's like kind of flat that they wear, and then the other guy's got a fedora.
Mm-hmm.
Showing like the Irish and the what is it, Italians.
Italians,
Jeez. And then also just because what is it that they serve? There's something with the drinks that they serve too, because it's what they stole from them.
Yeah,
It's
it's like Irish
rum and
beer.
wine or something,
Yeah.
or whiskey and wine,
Yeah.
or yeah, Irish beer maybe. But just like those subtle tellings of like a deeper kind of story to the movie just
Mhm.
makes it that much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is like kind of like to your point, there's a lot of unspoken things in Sinners that just make it 10 times better, that are just like implied too, because like we don't even learn. I don't think they even really say the real names of Smoke and Stack. They say Smoke's real name is Elijah, and then apparently Stack's real name is Elias, but like they never say that. You know what I mean? They're just Smoke and Stack, and like they another just praising Michael B. Jordan. They feel like different characters, like 100%. They're the same actor, but they feel miles different. Like they're similar, of course. They're twins. Like they are really similar, but like they're different at the same time. And
Yes.
that's some of the magic of that movie. So yeah. All right, Sinners moves on. Next up, we have a hard matchup for me because I both personally like both of these movies, but we have Black Phone versus Scream.
I have mine.
Ooh,
I have mine as well.
that's a tough one.
That
I
is a
think
tough
from
one.
now on,
I'd like to
I
hear
have
your
my entire
guys'.
bracket figured out. I think from here on out, I have my full back. I have my full bracket. Like I know what's gonna win. And obviously, I'm gonna fight you guys.
I
But
don't know
like
what's gonna win. I don't know.
I don't know either. But my mine for this round is Scream.
Yeah, mine for this one is Scream as well.
I think I'd go with Black Phone on
Really?
this one.
Oh, too
Yeah.
I mean,
bad.
I feel like yeah, I mean, Scream gets through, but personally, I feel like Black Phone is a better. Scream is a great horror movie, no doubt, but I feel
Yeah.
like Black Phone is it really did something when it came out. It was a very unique horror movie, in my opinion,
Yeah.
especially with like the
Yes.
play on the supernatural and
Mhm.
the whole thing with the phone. Um, I'd probably have to watch some videos of somebody that understands it more to
Yeah.
understand what like whole Ethan Hawke's whole thing with the mask was, with the
Yeah.
top half, the bottom half,
Yep.
the full thing, and then eventually once it's taken off, he starts freaking out.
Yep.
But I feel like there's something deeper that maybe it gets explored in the sequel. I'd have to watch it to see it, but I feel like it's the better movie compared to Scream. Scream, no doubt, is a fantastic movie, but Black Phone is just better in my opinion.
Yeah.
See,
It you go, Sam.
I was gonna say I give so much props to Black Phone. Um, it did a really, really good job, but it is also at the same time, in my opinion, very similar to It, and I think It is a whole lot more
Mm.
terrifying, and I think it hits the scarier beats harder, and I think it's overall kind of better. Um, so in that case, like I'm like, how can I put Black Phone through if I mean one, it's not in the bracket, but like that doesn't matter. But also Scream is just really, really good in my opinion. Like probably like the most iconic of the slashers and of that kind of genre of horror. It's probably the best of that genre.
Yeah.
So I gotta put Scream through and Black Phone, it's great, but I think there's movies that do it what it does better. So
Yeah, this one really hurts me because I really do like Black Phone a lot, and it is a really good movie, and I like how just the struggle of Finney is just it's just so compelling to me. But like this really does hurt because I do really like Scream, and it's funny. It's got I think just a tiny bit of an extra punch for me than Black Phone does, but like I do really like Black Phone, so I just want to move on because
fair enough.
this hurts me. So yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
Next up, final one of this quarterfinal, we have Evil Dead versus Get Out. I
Okay, get out.
Yeah, I have my answer.
I was gonna say Evil Dead, honestly.
Really?
I really like Evil Dead.
Okay.
It's I I don't know. I just like it more than Get Out, honestly.
Really? Okay. That kind of shocks me because I would say Get Out as well.
I did say get out,
Yeah.
but if I saw Evil Dead, I mean the physics, like I said before, like there's a lot of things I saw that give it props, but also Get Out is just like really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just what it comes down to for me is just I liked Evil Dead 2, but like I just was just enamored by Get Out, and I was just kind of hooked the entire time. You know, like sometimes when I'm just watching a movie, I'm just checking how much time is left. You know, stuff like that. Get Out, I never even touched it. You know, I'm like, I just want to see how this goes. You know, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, man, you're outvoted.
See, this is like twice in a row,
I
so
voted
I feel a little bad.
twice.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
pretty soon it'll you'll get your win. I think
yeah.
you'll get a win at one point.
Next up, we have
I mean, my movie will probably win the bracket, but we'll see.
next up we have The Thing versus Sinners for the start of our semifinals.
The Thing.
Yeah, The Thing. I would agree with that.
Thank you! Yay!
Yeah, I
I was scared you guys were gonna say Sinners. I give Sinners all its props, but the thing is probably my favorite.
yeah. Um,
Sinners is definitely one of the better horror movies
Yeah.
of recent, but The Thing is, it's just too good.
it is too good. It really is too good. Yeah, no, 100% agree. It's The Thing. Sinners, like I said, it's so good, and the performances are so good. But like, and we'll talk. I'll talk more about The Thing, but just it's really good. I'm losing my words.
Can I express something right now?
Yeah,
So my feelings right now are like the thing is the one seed in NCAA
yeah,
right now, and like I'm like yeah they're gonna win all the way because like I love this movie so much, but then I'm like there's that scary two seed way down there.
yeah,
I'm like are they gonna pick that two seed? I'm like please don't pick the two seed, let it go all the way.
yeah. No, no, I got the thing with like I'm the one who made this bracket, and like I will say, like I tried my best not to do biased in this, but I did kind of seed them in a way because like I made the thing like like I assumed just basically what we all talked about like before and like what I could gauge from you guys that the thing was kind of a number one seed, so I kind of went from there. There are some stuff that like I made sure that like Sinners was as far away from the thing as it could be, and then like Scream was pretty far away as well. So, but yeah, no, 100%. It's just the thing is just that good. So,
See, here's the thing. I think there's some movies in this bracket that do rival the thing.
yes, I would agree with that.
They entirely rival it, like in terms of like how good they are. Like it could be this and this, but like my personal preference takes account, and it depends on what your personal preference is to see what goes through.
Yeah,
That's how it feels right now.
yeah. All right. Our other semifinal, we have Scream versus Get Out, which this is the two that you were outvoted on, Liam. So it'll be interesting to see. What you guys say.
Wow.
But yeah, we have Scream versus Get Out.
Wow.
Scream for that one.
Okay. Um, I
Ben,
can
what are you saying?
I need to be swayed.
What are you say? What are you saying, Ben?
I'm in the middle. Like they're so different to me that like I could probably swing back and forth depending on what you guys say. I think right now
I'm
I want to lean more towards Get Out, but depending on what is said, I can switch.
I'm saying Scream.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm saying Scream. I think Get Out is great, but Scream is just like so iconic.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's the like if there's one movie you should watch for the Halloween season, and like I give my props to the thing, but like Scream is the one.
Mhm.
It's the best Halloween movie, but is it the best horror movie? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely outvoted on this one, I think. But like just like um I don't know. Get Out like makes my creative brain and like my it just kind of like my interpretation brain like it makes that like fire, and like I really like all the symbolism and stuff and Get Out and stuff like that, but I can definitely see Scream taking the cake on this one. Yeah. No, I
Yeah. Scream.
If any of you who watch have Letterbox and follow me on Letterbox, I wrote a huge thing about Get Out. It was probably the most I've ever written in a review, and I think just the thing that a thing that kind of stuck out to me, and we kind of said it at the start, is why is the funny man a really good horror director? Because like for the longest
Yes.
time, Jordan Peele's a comedy guy who does skits with Keegan Michael Key through Key and Peele. Why is Jordan Peele making good horror movies? Like that's the real question to me.
It's
Like I grew up watching this guy playing a fat man lying about a pizza order. Like I don't know if you guys have seen that sketch and if that sketch makes any sense to you.
Oh yeah.
But like why is he so good at this? And like it shines through his comedy chops.
Hey, Ron.
Aaron, yeah, exactly. Well, that's Keegan Michael Key, but he's still in that sketch.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
also thinking about the zombie one, where like
Oh,
the
the
zombies
racist
are all
zombies.
racist.
Yeah.
The racist zombies.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
that's
sketch
so
too.
funny.
But-
He definitely took some inspiration from that skit for Get Out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, totally. But anyway, the comedy. Just one last thing I want to say, or two last things actually. I have one more thing after this. But like with Get Out, is just that the comedy in it is really good because like it's not a lot, but there's some scenes like especially with Chris's friend Rod, the TSA guy. It's really funny because Chris's girlfriend takes Chris's phone and calls Rod, and like just Rod's just like reaction during the entire phone call is so funny. And then at the very end, when Rod comes to pick up Chris, Chris is like, "How the heck did you know?" And then Rod's like, "I'm TSA. We figure it out." And like it's really funny. So yeah, and then just shout out to Daniel Kaluuya who plays Chris. I already liked him before watching this movie, but like his acting in it is so good. And I took an acting class in high school, and I didn't really notice this in movies before, but like the facial expressions and the body language of an actor is like so important. And like I don't really notice it in movies nowadays unless an actor really does it really well and it like stands out to me. Daniel Kaluuya's facial expressions and his body language in this movie is so good. Like we were talking about like just the casual racism stuff. Like his face during those parts is so good. It tells so much words, but totally okay with Scream going through. Honestly, I think before thinking more about it, I would have fought more for Get Out, but I 100% am totally okay with Scream. So take that
Yeah.
rant aside, Scream. So yeah.
Oh, hey, Liam, we did beat him because he was gonna lean towards Get Out. So you got your
Yeah,
victory.
I got my one win.
Your one win.
And I honestly, I think enough has been said about Get Out at that point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, yeah. Moving on to our finale. The movie
Oh, boy.
I thought was going to be in here. We have The Thing versus Scream.
I got to take The Thing again.
I got to take The Thing as well.
I love the Thing. Yes, I'm gonna take the Thing, but I do love this. I also do love Scream, and I do think it's probably the best horror movie
Mm-hmm.
or best like threat. It's the best slasher, as by far for sure. But the Thing's got me on. It's got me in a chokehold. It's got me in a chokehold. I can't say anything bad about it. It's got a gun at my head. What can I say?
Okay. Jeez, that's a little morbid. But,
Yeah.
I mean, speaking about guns, the only thing that I had as like a problem with The Thing, which it's not even that bad in like that very beginning when what is it? The Norwegian guys are trying to
Yeah.
shoot the dog,
yeah.
and he's running through the camp, and then I looked his name up just so I would have it. Gary.
Yeah.
He like smashes the window and shoots the guy with his revolver. I was just like, "You're in the Arctic. Why are you breaking a window into a heated environment?" I feel like that's
Yeah.
I just
a little
realized that,
detrimental to your
It's
like
a little stupid.
to your thing. But then again, the rest of the movie is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the sequence of events that goes down and the gradual descent
Mhm.
kind of into like a hysteria amongst all of them is just beautiful to watch unfold. It's one of the greatest movies I think I've ever watched.
Yeah. No, I
It is my fourth favorite movie of all time. Or no. Fifth favorite. Um,
Mm.
Whiplash is just above.
yeah,
Mm.
I yap too much about Get Out, but which is the story of this podcast. I yap too much, but Kurt Russell in this movie is just phenomenal, and I love McCready so much to the point that I should get your reaction on this, Liam. At the very end, the last scene between Childs and the Thing, or Childs and McCready, is there a thing there? Is one of them the Thing?
I saw, somebody was asking John Carpenter
Mm-hmm.
about it, and he was like, "His child's the thing," and he's like, "That's not me. That's not for me to tell you. It's kind of up to interpretation."
Yeah,
And I love the theory that the thing is there, and it's child's because somebody, I think, said that I could be wrong, but that like when Childs approaches, there's no like breath
yeah,
from the cold,
yeah.
which off the top of my head, I don't remember if that's true. And then the little fan theory that what is it? McCready hands him a bottle filled with gasoline
Yeah, because he has the Molotovs.
instead,
Yeah.
and him
Yes.
drinking that that's why he chuckles at the end is because he knows that Childs is the thing.
Yeah.
See, that is like one of my favorite parts of the movie because you don't know how it ends.
Yeah.
You don't like. It's just so good. I personally think that Childs is
Yep.
the thing. I personally think he is, but I love that they never clarify if he is or not because you just are you're never sure.
Just like the reason I bring it up is just because like I love McCready so much to the point that I saw theories online where like, no, Childs isn't the thing, McCready's the thing. It pisses me off actually. I love McCready so much that it's like, no, he's not the thing. It's Childs, if anything. There's either no thing or it's Childs. It's not McCready. And I just get so like because like I feel like the thing is it kind of ruins the movie if McCready's the thing to me, honestly, because like I feel like it's just such a like a resilient story of like trying to survive and like trying to do what's best for humanity, that if it just turns out that the entire time it's just McCready being the thing, I feel like that just kind of ruins it a little bit for me. But yeah,
Yeah.
the movie is so good, and we mentioned this in our favorite movies episode, but like the fact that it was like it bombed at the box office originally and like people hated it at first, that hurts.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was a bomb, and no one and people like it critically like originally like didn't like it and stuff like that. And
Which is really interesting.
it is really interesting. It just kind of is like why, and like even like I remember like seeing like John Carpenter himself was really upset that it didn't do well and stuff like that. And now it's
But
like
now it's so beloved.
yeah, now it's beloved, but like um this is really dumb, but like Stranger Things season 3 makes a reference to it actually when talking about because like two things that
Yes.
like because like they talk about new Coke because that was a big controversial thing in the 80s is like they changed the recipe for Coke, and then Lucas is like the one who drinks
Yep.
it and like he likes it, and like Mike's like, how the heck do you like that? And he's like, it's like John Carpenter's The Thing, it's like because like that was such a big
It's new.
debate.
It's new. It's bold. It's brave. It's better.
Yeah, like that was such a big controversy.
Stupidest moment in Stranger Things, by the way.
What?
Stupidest thing in Stranger Things ever, by the way.
I honestly didn't read it as a product placement when I watched it, but
Biggest product placement, dude. I got so annoyed.
I thought it was a funny joke. But
Ah.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a big debate back in the 80s so about whether or not it was good, and I'm like, how is there a debate? It's good. So yeah. So any final thoughts on this bracket or the thing or just anything in general?
Anything.
Anything related to this podcast?
Anything.
I gotta talk at least a little bit about how good Scream is.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fair.
Yes.
obviously the thing beats it out. But Scream is definitely. I haven't seen too many slashers, but it's definitely probably one of the best, if not the best, slasher
Yeah.
in history at the moment. And it's just so good as well. You know, watching it, I was not expecting. I saw Scary Movie clips before. I didn't see Scary Movie itself before, but you know, I saw the little like spoofs that they did of it, and I was like, "Oh, actually, that's pretty funny." I wonder how the actual movie is. It must be like so much more serious.
No,
But
it's
it
pretty.
actually was pretty funny
Yeah.
itself. I enjoyed seeing, you know, kind of the tropes being made fun of
Yeah.
in horror movies, especially with like some of the chase scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the killer is like he's not just an unstoppable force. Like he's tripping, he's falling, he's getting stuck.
Yes.
It's definitely got some funny kills in it too.
Yeah.
With the girl stuck in the what was it?
The garage door.
Or no, there was something with the garage. The garage door. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was.
Tatum gets stuck in the doggy door for the garage.
Like I thought that was a spoof when I saw the clip. I did not think that was in the actual movie.
Yeah.
But you know, managing to do all of that and then in the final sequence, like completely switching the tone of it and going into the whole twist of you know, Matthew Lillard playing I'm blanking on his name.
Stumacher.
And then I think you said
Stumacher.
Stumacher. And then who was the other one? Billy?
Billy Loomis.
You said
Billy Loomis.
Loomis. The two of them, you know, being like the criminal masterminds and then like hearing their whole plan to get away with it, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Like it's just a complete shift from like the kind of comedic killers that we had seen. And then their own kind of like I don't even know how to describe it. Just them after like the, you know, they stab each other because they think they've gotten away with it perfectly.
Yeah.
And like they're just kind of struggling to like make sure the plan still goes through.
I'm
It's just a
feeling a little
lovely
woozy here.
sequence to watch through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a really good movie. And like I'm, you know, as much as I, you know, personally kind of would have wanted the matchup to be The Thing versus Get Out, I totally would understand Scream being up here as well. And I, you know, it is this is the one thing I don't like when I review movies. I just like, if I like it, I'm just like, it's a really good movie. It is. It's just the performance in it is really good, and just it's something different. I think it's like a breath. Even now, I would say it's still like a breath of fresh air compared to some horror movies, and it doesn't take itself seriously, and I kind of like that sometimes when movies don't take itself seriously. So yeah.
Yes, I fully agree.
Yeah. So yeah. The
Thing wins.
The Thing wins. Anything else for
The Thing wins.
The one seed wins, and I'm so happy that I'm not going to go to sleep because I have things to do. But
yeah. Yeah. No, it's such a good movie. The blood test scene, everything, McCready with the stick of dynamite in the closet, the autopsy or the heart attack scene, all amazing parts of the movie. So, yeah.
Yes.
Any last words?
I've got nothing. I've already said how much I love The Thing.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yahoo!
Stay safe.
Happy Halloween.
He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. played the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the Monster Mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the Monster Mash, and it's a graveyard smash. It's caught on in a flash. It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything's cool, Drax a part of the band, and my Monster Mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Morty sent you. Then you can Monster Mash and do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. Then you can Monster Mash. Easy go, you impetuous young boy.